guys, welcome to my next travel vlog.
So my dad has a few friends with a boat, and today we decided to cross over to a tiny deserted island somewhere along the peninsula, which sounded adventurous until I saw the boats.
Not sure about the rockiness of the boat, but it is what it is. Oh gosh. I don't like the way the boat is rocking left, right. I get motion sickness so easy, so I'm really trying to just look at the horizon. I've literally just been carried into the boat as well. It's crazy. This is a tiny boat, so we're going to be transferred into a bigger boat. Oh, I don't know. We keep tipping.
Okay, so there were two boats. One was bathtub size, the other was actively leaking, and obviously I got on first for character development.
Okay, this is the boat we're going to get on. This is going to be very tricky to get on, actually.
One by one,
Oh god! Oh god! Rocking and rolling. Pray for me!
So we made it to the second boat, and people were actively bailing water out mid-journey.
Everyone was pretending to be calm. No one was calm.
Eventually, the barbecue arrived with the second half of our group, and suddenly it's a luxury island picnic with insane Sierra Leone views. Before we set off, we watched an experienced freediver swim down to release the anchor, which made the rest of us question our life skills.
Wow. So he removed the anchor? Wow. Woo! The engine just stopped. The engine just stopped.
The second journey to the island was much smoother with unreal views of Sierra Leone. We passed River Number 2 and Tokay Beach, and the Peninsula Mountains looked absolutely insane, like screensaver level beautiful.
Made it to the island.
Soon we arrived at this tiny island that's literally swimming distance from the mainland.
It's like a little beach. Hey!
I still couldn't tell you exactly where we were, somewhere between Tokay and Moza Beach I think. All I know is that we survived. Nearly sank, 10 out of 10 experience, would risk it all again.
Right, getting off this boat. Let's get off together. Feet touching the water and the sand. Oh god.
Island.
Woohoo! Made it to the island. Exciting. Let's go. Okay, let's climb up these rocks. Let's go. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, this is a welcome to Narnia moment. We've got a vlogger out here in the wild. It's not even sunny. I'm just going to take my shades off. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Going into the wild. This looks like a little castle. Let's have a bit of an explore actually. Whoa, what is this? Whoa. I'm not sure what this is. Is it a building? Is it a graveyard? I don't know. But you've got stones here, a little table-y thing, and another pile of stones there. If I'm being honest, I'm not going to go too close, just in case if it is a grave. It might not be, but still I'm not going to start finding unwanted things or being in unwanted places. This is giving deserted island vibes. It's not a deserted island, but it's so small and so quiet, and it's just us. It's giving that vibe, guys. I love it. But it does have a lot of like trash on the floor. I don't know if it's maybe washed up from the tide, maybe if the waves come up, or maybe just a lot of people just come here and trash it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is all seashells. This is pretty cool. I thought this was a sandy beach, but it's not sand. It's all just little broken shells and rocks. That is actually insane. Oh my god. Okay, so you got a crab. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh my gosh.
Fatima, don't deal with the couch, boat.
Standing over crab. Let's go. Have you ever held a crab before?
Not alive, no.
Okay. That's got the goods. Yum! Dad, how's the fish?
Come and try it, it's nice.
It's nice, yeah? We just take a bit. I'll take like this small piece.
I'm not usually 100% when it comes to seafood, and if it looks like it could crawl away mid-meal, I don't want it. Fish though, I can do. Freshly seasoned, straight off the grill, elite no fear just vibes.
What's the verdict, Dad? Is it nice? No, I can't.
Box crab? I don't know what it is, but anything that arrives hard, intact, and looking like it was just alive 5 minutes ago, I get nervous. I had never tried crab before, but once it was chopped into tiny pieces and started looking suspiciously like chicken, suddenly I was brave. And you know what? It was actually pretty good. Growth, guys. We love character development.
Wow, Leon, you are brave. So sick. Look at that. Well, have you got anything, any words for the camera? Oh my god, PG! Keep it PG!
Now lobster. Why do they look like underwater villains? The claws, the antenna, absolutely terrifying. And whilst I'm over here negotiating my fears, half my family decides to start swinging from trees like monkeys. Apparently that helps with digestion. The rest of us, plates filled, sea creatures disappearing, living the life. Okay, back to the lobster. Yes, in full form, absolutely not. But chopped up into this could be chicken-sized pieces, absolutely delicious. And I'll say it, I prefer lobster over crab. And yes, I am a big chicken, but if gaslighting myself into believing it's poultry is what it takes,
Thank you.
so be it. Yes, I'm dramatic. Yes, I am a chicken, but I am facing my fears.
Guy's cooking on the water.
Yeah, this guy's
Boy
cooking.
here is cooking on the water.
Yeah.
We're about to be, the lobster's about to make a runaway. Now these guys trying to look for fish.
They're trying to look for fish.
It's overstimulated, guys. Overstimulated. We're trying to have our lobsters.
They're trying to swim over there. They're having a little barbecue. My dad is just sat in the boat behind, and there's a man inside this boat bailing water out of the boat. He's gonna wait. Look, see. What's actually?
And we're about to be
We're about to eat. Oh, and the water's currently rising as well, guys. What's happening? What's actually happening?
Oh my god. Yeah, we do have a little time limit to finish this lobster, but you know what? It is what it is.
the end of the day is the end of the day.
Exactly. At the end of the day, it's night.
That was really quick. The water is rapidly rising, so we're quickly trying to get into the boat. Oh my god, Farah.
Okay, this was absolute chaos. The tide started rising rapidly. 1 minute we're vibing, the next minute it's a full-blown evacuation. I'm talking panic packing, throw everything onto the boat, emergency barbecue location. I mean, who has time to continue grilling seafood on a boat because the ocean said time's up? Honestly, unhinged, unreal, unforgettable. But you know what? Overall, this was a great trip. Back to where the adventure began. Naturally, we paused to admire the beach because obviously Instagram requires it.
This beach has some nice baby swells.
Then it was time to go home, and my siblings and I decided the only way to travel in style was sitting in the back of Dad's pickup truck for the vibes. And by vibes, I mean pretending we're in a music video. Hello. Jollof rice and salad for dinner.
Blackout.
And blackout. Exactly. Wait, we have like... For me, I don't find it noisy. It's day 2 and we hit the Big Markit in the heart of Freetown. Yes, that's literally the name. Haggling is mandatory, and this place is a treasure trove for souvenirs, African art, and basically everything you didn't know you needed. I got way too carried away, bargaining like a pro, hyping up my I won't end up buying it bluff, except plot twist, I actually had no money. So my expert haggling skills ended up getting me almost absolutely nothing. Diabolical. Watching my family go all out on souvenirs gave me inspiration for the next time I actually have money. Translation: next trip, I'm coming for everything.
In a very good shop today. It's a really good market. Yeah.
Overall experience 10 out of 10, and the sellers were absolutely legendary. Big Markit is a must visit for any self-respecting shopaholic, even if your wallet disagrees.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! I like it. This is a very, very nice market. Yeah. Damn, Leon, look at that! We're gonna do a haul when we get home. What we got when we get home, basically. Look at that!
That's just like...
So, we got a little haul going on. Wow, how much did you get this one for?
300.
Wow, that's a good price. 300 leones, not pounds, yeah, leones.
Mum bought a giraffe magnet for her fridge. It's really cool. I can't remember how much she got it for. We got a hippo, we got a elephant, we got 2 elephants. I got this really cute bag. As you can see, that you can strap it over, it matches with my outfit. It's interesting because it looks like a pot or a lamp, and then you open it and this is what you can see inside. I think it's a really cute bag. And lastly, I bought some shell necklaces. So the first necklace I got was this one. It's really cute, it matches with my outfit today. This necklace, I kind of want to make it into like a waist bead, but I'll figure that out later. This necklace, really cute too. And lastly, this necklace, which I think I want to do into also a waist bead, but I'll figure that out later.
The first item, a big giraffe head. There's a mask, got another giraffe on it. I'm bargaining, got some good deals, I think. So this one's purple, and it's got, what was it, elephant maybe?
It's nice.
Got some coasters, still presents, earrings, elephant earrings.
So I got this drum. I got it for my friend. She's a drummer and she collects African drums. I thought it looked really cute, so yeah. Like I literally bought it straight away, then later on as I was looking around the market, they had exactly the same but a lot nicer. So I kind of regret that, but I mean, it's still looking cool. Also bought some earrings for my sister. We got these earrings for her, they look pretty cool. These earrings, these are really stunning. These are like African design. 20 leones each, and we also got the earrings as well. Then we went to like a Shein store. It's not really Shein, but I think it's called Best Buy, and everything in there is really cheap. So I got myself a plain canvas because I'm gonna create a vision board whilst I'm out here in Sierra Leone. I brought some wine glasses because originally I like the idea of cutting the cake with this. And then
I bought canvases for everyone. I had a really cool idea for us to do like painting on the beach, and these are really cheap. And then we just got like little party stuff, like I bought paper plates, sparkly candles, we got paint brushes, got like the paint palette thing, an acrylic color paint set. So I'm going to be turning 27 on Tuesday, so I've got the 2 and the 7 candles here as well. And then there's a photo I'm trying to replicate from about 20 years ago when I used to live here, and it was when I was celebrating my 7th birthday, and I had a white flower on my hair, so I actually got 3. So I got this one. This design is pretty cute. I think this might be the one I wear. This is plain white, and then I got the yellow because I really like yellow. It's my favorite color. Yeah, that was what I got. Y'all are lined up like you're waiting for a mugshot. How do you guys feel leaving? Grumpy. Leon is sad. Daniel, you okay?
I'm very sad.
I can't believe. Hello. Do you like grass? So cute. Hey. Choose me. Love me. I'm actually so sad. You guys are leaving. It's leaving me. Oh.